Suprabhatam. We'll be starting with Sri Venkatesha Suprabhatam from today. It's very important for us to start the day in a blessed, auspicious manner, right? And what can be more auspicious than connecting ourselves to the divinity, that too to Bhagavan Lord Venkateshwara. And the meanings ingrained in Sri Venkateswara Suprabhatam are very, very touching. It's very divine and it gives us a blessed feeling to start the day. So, to give you a quick background, all of us know of Bhagavad Ramanuja. Bhagavad Ramanuja is believed to have reincarnated as Manavala Mamunigal, a great Acharya. He had 8 important disciples, and they all go to the Tirupati Balaji's sanctum to worship Bhagavan. And the first thing in the morning, when the Suprabhatam is sung, they hear Tirupalli Eluchi. Tirupalli Eluchi is the Tamil Suprabhatam, which is sung in praise of the deity in Srirangam by the Alvar. Why is the Tirupalli Eluchi, the Suprabhatam, which has been designed for the Srirangam deity, being sung in Tirupati? Does this deity not have a specific Suprabhatam for himself? Was the question which arose in the mind of Manavala Mamunigal. So he instructed one of his disciples, Prativadi Bhayankaram Anangacharyar. He is usually called as P.B. Annan, to compose a Suprabhatam exclusively for the Tirupati Venkateshwara Perumal. So this would be equivalent to the Tirupalli Eluchi that was sung in Srirangam prior to that. So it will have a lot of similarities to the Tirupalli Eluchi of the Alvar, and also certain aspects which Andal has mentioned in her Tirupavai will also be added as a flavor in this Suprabhatam. And this is in Sanskritam. So the Tirupalli Eluchi is in Tamil, while the Venkateshwara Suprabhatam is in Sanskrit. So our P.B. Annan Swami was an expert in Sanskrit Vyakaranam. He was a great poet, a Vedantin, and of course a great devotee of Bhagavan. So he resides there in Tirupati Tirumala, and he observes all the practices that is happening there. And our acharyas have noted that he had real experiences of whatever has been noted in the Suprabhatam. So as we progress in the Suprabhatam, we'll be seeing that he writes about the Apsaras coming there to worship, the Devas coming there to worship, the Brahmadi Rudras, everybody comes there. So he actually has a visual and he documents that visual, is what our elders say. So there is so much that goes inside the Suprabhatam. Suprabhatam. We'll also be touching a little bit of Sanskritam aspects as we progress. So our learning can be multidimensional. So Suprabhatam. Prabhatam, as we all know, is dawn, morning, early morning, right? Su, when added, makes the Prabhatam Mangalakara. So it becomes the auspicious dawn. So whenever the word Su gets added to the word, it makes it more auspicious. So Sheela. So the Sheela, the quality, gets enhanced when you add Su. Suresha. Isha means God. Suresha, the great auspicious divine. So those kind of words, or it can be a ruler or Indra and things like that. Supraja. Praja means sun. Supraja, auspicious sun. So whenever we wake up in the morning, our morning is supposed to be Suprabhatam. It should be filled with all auspiciousness. That's why we go ahead and wish each other Suprabhatam in the morning, right? Let your morning be auspicious. So we wish Suprabhatam to our friends and relatives. Our acharyas went ahead and wished Suprabhatam to the Almighty, to Bhagavan, because he is our closest friend. He's the best of our relatives. So how about wishing Suprabhatam to Bhagavan and to Mata? Wake up, let your day be auspicious, let my day be auspicious. You are inside me, let our day be auspicious. What kind of a feeling, right? So here, usually in our dinacharya, in our everyday practice, we say when we wake up in the morning, we have to repeat Hari 7 times. Harir Harihi, Harir Harihi, Harir Harihi, Harihi. 7 times when we repeat Hari, we have to remember the Gajendra Moksha Charitra, because Bhagavan has blessed Gajendra, saying that anybody who remembers you, who remembers me, who remembers this environment will be blessed with all their sins being removed, and they will go to moksha eventually. So we get up with Harinama, Harir Harati Papani. All our previous days' sins will be erased and a fresh new day will be started. So that is Harinama. Similarly, Suprabhatam, especially this Venkatesha Suprabhatam, the word Venkatesha, Veng means sin. Ka removes. Isha means the Lord, right? So the Venkatesha means the Lord who removes all our sins. So Suprabhatam, and who gives us the auspicious day to start with. And this is like a everyday ritual in Tirumala, which means every morning Bhagavan wakes up to this Suprabhatam. So how would it be for us to remember Venkatesha, repeat the Suprabhatam, make it a routine, because it becomes a part of us if it becomes a everyday practice. So this Venkatesha Suprabhatam, we all might have heard M.S. Amma sing, right? We all grew up listening to her voice reciting this Venkatesha Suprabhatam. That is not just the Suprabhatam. It actually has 4 parts in it. The actual Suprabhatam, waking up Bhagavan, is the first 29 slokas. After Suprabhatam, there is a Venkateshwara Stotram. The Stotram means you eulogize Bhagavan, right? You speak about his glory. That is the next 11 stanzas. So those 11 stanzas, starting from Kamala Kucha Chuchuka Kunkumato. So that is actually the Venkatesha Stotram. Following that, we have 16 verses, which are called as the Venkatesha Prapatti, or surrendering to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. We surrender ourselves at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. So that is the third part of this stotram. And the final part is the Mangalasasanam. So that is the final 14 slokas. On the whole, there are 70 slokas in our Venkateshwara Suprabhatam, Stotram, Prapatti, and Mangalasasanam, which is actually a package. So the breakup, 29 for Suprabhatam, 11 for the Stotram, 16 for the Prapatti, and 14 for the Mangalasasanam. The Suprabhatam, as I said, is not just waking up Bhagavan, but also waking up the divinity inside us.
So, starting today, we will be sharing every sloka from the Sri Venkatesha Suprabhatam with word by word meaning, overall meaning, and dwell on the beauty of Tirumala, Sri Venkateshwara, and the depth of devotion. To join us in this divine experience, you can subscribe to our channel where we'll be posting the same. Jai Shri Krishna, Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu.